It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First and second, one out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Seiya Suzuki.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
McCarthy over at second. Perdomo at first. One gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. The tag at third and he's out.
That is good. The left fielder.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Santana.
Number 59.
Burns back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up and in, and that is ball one.
One ball,
see if
two
you can go
strikes,
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Alexander.
One.
Hard hit to third. 2 out.
Out.
Now batting, third baseman, Peter.
2 out, space is empty.
Now batting, number 59.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That's a little bit low. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Braves hitless so far in the game. That one hit to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. And that is that. One out, bases empty. Rebbia in his 9th season, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
On the ground, could be 2, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Braves.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Santana had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Santana, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Foul ball there. Gallen with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. There's a swing and a miss.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. 1 out, bases empty.
Number 59.
Santana in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2024. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And that is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. The Braves down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next one misses, and it's 2 and 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Whipped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 5-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all
the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And he barehands it, and very nicely done for the out.
You know, I think barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It takes tremendous body control to bend down there, pick it up, and then get into a position to make a quick, accurate throw to first. It all happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Santana with a solid contribution even despite the loss. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boog. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but he can be proud of this game.
Max Muncy at the dish.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Slides, but it gets by him. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Santana. Went deep in the ball game last night. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. Murphy into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second, and that one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now
here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. On the ground to third, Santana. Tosses to first, 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that is out of play. Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back. Stretches out and hauls it in. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. No outs, runners at first and second.
Number 59.
And fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Go ahead run at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a drive deep right field. Carroll going back. Out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 2nd homer of this series, and they lead it. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, Just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Kicks and fires. That one down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Santana really excelled in this one. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Santana homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Santana turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Strike 1.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Win. They take the force out, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Braves 2 and the Royals nothing. Two down, bases empty. Jonathan India at the plate.
Jonathan India.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Fires over to first. And that is that. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Braves 2 and the Royals nothing. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Santana. Waka back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Santana in his rookie season, 23 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one in the dirt. Now 2-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Braves, the center fielder, Michael.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And the pitch. And delivers outside. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. James McArthur, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Serpa also getting ready. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Up the middle. And Bichette is retired. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Santana on third with 2 out. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 hit.
Now batting, number 59.
Outside low. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Pasquantino.
Helsley is just 1 strike away. Got it. And that'll do it. Santana with an okay game of the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
So 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Santana. In the dirt, blocked.
0-1's the count.
Goes to second, save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 1 out, base is
Now
empty.
batting, number 59.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2
See if
strikes.
you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in.
And that one gets away at the plate. Throws to first in time. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Santana. Garrett, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. Garrett back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Braves
Counts 1-0.
did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Next offering upstairs.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first, nobody out. And now here is Drake Baldwin. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Fred Doyle steps in for the Royals.
Fred Doyle.
Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves take the first 2 games of this series. Santana had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be.
One down. Santana digs in now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. India on second. Weimer over at first with 1 away.
2-2-2.
And that one finds its way through. Gliding around third is India. He will score, and the Royals have the lead. He is safe.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
Cease back to work. That clips the corner. Cease with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And that's
1 ball, 1
downstairs.
strike.
And now it's even 1-1.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation
2 balls,
skipped or something.
1 strike.
Get his mind right to get back on track.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And now it's 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right side. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
To third, Santana. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up and in, 1-0.
1-0.
Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now
2 on, 1 out. Doyle, the next to hit.
Doyle.
Tying run at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And that one is downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fights it off, he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
1 strike away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Santana had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be.
It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, and digging in for San Francisco, Alejandro Kirk. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Giants nothing. Santana now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. See you later. A shot to the opposite field. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Willie Adames stands in.
Shortstop, Willie.
1 out, bases empty. Adames with some impressive production lately. On the ground to third. Santana zips it to first, and they get Adames for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Santana with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jared Jones won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Keaton Wynn on to pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runner takes off for third. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Atlanta. New inning getting started. Here's Elliot Ramos. Ground ball left side. Santana. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now the third baseman, Santana, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
That misses.
Ball.
And that's ball one.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-2. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
This could end it. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Here's Matt
Now
Chapman.
batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The Giants down to their final strike. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Yelich at the dish. The tying run at the plate. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the series opener here at home. Santana was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So digging in, Lawrence Butler. Swinging a ground ball over to Albies. And that is the inning. So the Giants leave 1. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, Santana. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Hicks back to work.
Hee-haw!
Santana launched a pair of homers in his last game. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Lawrence Butler, the next Giant to hit. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Right through there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that one finds its way through. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Golden opportunity right here.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him.
Now he steps off as the runner breaks for the plate. The tag at third, and he's out. 2 out, space is empty.
Number 59.
Foul ball there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ozzie Albies.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one ripped. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
Here's the third baseman, Santana.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
And there's a foul ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
2 outs. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Yelich flies around third. He'll score, and they put the tag on him for the out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants 1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tristan Beck.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up. You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
No outs, runner on second. That one fouled off. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So up next, Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs in the inning. Only 1 hit, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Braves 5 and the Giants 2. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The Giants down to their final strike. That's hard hit on the line. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves with the rubber match of this 3-game series. Santana with a less than great game in this one.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Santana, the next to hit. High in the air, out to right. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw cut off, down to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
1 out, bases empty.
Number 59.
Ground ball to the right side. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan
Kittredge, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to Albies.
He's out.
On to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Santana. Martinez, 25 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Del Castillo collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to...
Got him! And that's the ball game. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game.
Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Santana. Burns back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, left field. Gurriel sizing this one up and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 24.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Number 59.
Santana recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Foul ball.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
There's a swing and a miss. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Runner at second, nobody out.
Number 59.
On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared.
2 on, 1 out. Alexander getting ready to hit.
Alexander.
Swing and a ground ball. Santana to second. There's one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. We're through 6 full. Braves 6 and the Diamondbacks 2. Base is empty with 2 away. And next for Atlanta, Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's too low. And the count's even at 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. Braves 6 and the Diamondbacks 2. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 2 outs, base is empty.
Perdomo.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Murphy settles under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves even this series up at a game apiece. Santana had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
One down. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo.
Perdomo.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. Out number 2. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Just missed.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Carroll moves towards it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Drake.
2 outs, base is empty.
Now batting, number 59.
That one ripped way back there. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Drake Baldwin. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
So 2 down. Blaze Alexander digs in now. Ground ball left side. Santana slings to first. That's the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they still lead it 2-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one ripped, but foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a base hit. Albies makes the turn at second. Around third. He'll score. Relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. So 2 down. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. will hit next.
Gurriel.
1 strike away. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Santana had a solid game for them, a real contributor. 3 hits. And now Santana, 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one catches the corner for a strike. Parr in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the dirt, blocked. Man at first, 1 away. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 out, nobody on. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Throw on to Olsen, and there are 2 down. And delivers outside. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. This one in the air, right field. Carroll makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. First and second, 2 outs. This is Corbin Carroll. That one down the line. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 2 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Braves 1 and the Diamondbacks back here in the desert. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Santana. First offering, and it just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And there's a foul ball. Line drive. And it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
The left fielder, number 24, Jared.
Here's Jared Kelnick, having a lot more success on the road this season. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Justin Martinez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Poche getting loose as well. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate.
Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. And they tag him out. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, runner at first. Seiya Suzuki stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right side, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves take the finale here. They win the series 3-1. Santana played pretty well in this win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.